I myself don't know how I manage it. No, managing cash flow is very vital. In any business, if one doesn't manage cash flow, you'll always be heading for trouble. So in order to manage what you call a good cash flow, one of the most critical things which I always focus on is receivables. How to make sure that you receive what is due to you, which usually is the most difficult part. And eventually to look at the bottom line to see whether you're making a profit or loss. If you're making profits as a a small entity which you're going to develop and grow it bigger, now from the profits you can reinvest into the business and expand. But managing cash flow, for me, vital is that receivables. If you can receive what is due to you, and you can prudently manage it. And also, not to go and unduly invest into something which is not necessary or spend into unwanted, unwanted expenditures, which is not really necessary. So cash in hand is, they say cash is king. So if you have cash in the bank, then safeguard it. But you have to manage it very prudently.
Thank you. There's a lady behind there. Yes, please go ahead.
Hello. Hi there, my name is Claire from my School of Fish. My question to the panel, probably more to Mr. Yap and maybe to Mr. Yang as well. Moving a traditional business to become innovative and to change and move with the times involves convincing people to your vision, to rejuvenate the business in a different way. So what did you do to get the people to see this new perspective, this new vision of the business? Because some of the people that are the most key people, or people who have been with the business for a while now, are the people who have seen it, as it was run in the past. So there must be a time of change. So what did you do to gather their support to move with you to rejuvenate your business?
Thank you. Okay, maybe Mr. Yang can answer that first. I'm trying to get more senior people to believe in what you think is the best way forward for your company. How do you do that?
I guess I'm actually fortunate to have a good team of people working together with me. Of course, I think the leaderships play an important role in terms of convincing them, inspiring them, and lead them to see that with all these changes, there will be light at the end of the tunnel. I think that's important. They must see the future. They must believe in the mission that you embark on. So it will be challenging if we can paint a clear picture so that we can work cohesively together as a team to work for our future.
So, Mr. Yap, anything else to add on to that?
No, definitely you have to persuade your people to see what you are seeing and then engage all those changes. And change needs strategy. So you need, change strategy in order to achieve that. There are a few things that, for the change strategies to work. First is the commitment from the top. The top has to strongly believe that this is the change they want, and they never move. No matter how people convince them, they always say the same thing. So the strong commitment from the top. And the second thing is communication. How do you communicate this new vision or the new changes to the people? Most of the information gets stuck in between. Trust me. Go and examine your hierarchy, look at the middle management, and those are some of the people that, because I think they think that they cannot move up, and then they also don't want to downgrade themselves, they just, stop all the changes. Make one of them who truly believe in you a hero, and fire some of them, and then all the information will fall down. So communication is very important. There are two kinds of communications. All kinds of structured meetings, sometimes you can't really get through the message. Sometimes certain kind of informal gathering might work. For example, every 3 months we have this buffet and I'll cater a lot of beer. I'll just make my staff job and start talking to them. And then eventually they tell me a lot of truth. So there are certain ways that you can actually, put across this kind of message quite effectively. But remember, certain people, they are hurting the communication channel, and you have to address that.
Okay, we have just enough time for one last question. We can take one more to any of the panelists before I have to bring this session to an end. Does anyone have a question for any of the panelists? It's not often you get 4 top business leaders on stage at one time. Yes, the gentleman there. Please go ahead.
Good morning. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Hansa, and I have been in the automobile industry for 2 years plus. Just I want to ask a question to Dato' Nathan. Where do you see your vision in about 20 years' time or 30 years' time for your company? What's the vision?
I doubt that I'll live 30 years' time. I always believe we got to look at the world as it move forwards, but the world is getting modernized. And I have a very young team, even though I'm the oldest in the company. I'm 54 years old, and the average age of my employee in average is about 30 years. That's the average age. So relatively, I can consider my company as a very young company. And we have what we call very high profile, which clients always look forward for to satisfy them better and better, and after each successful project. What I look forward towards the future is innovation with blending along with the younger generation. And I foresee, obviously, technology will play a major role, and along with it, whatever we should put forward, apart from technology, is the people. And I believe the people whom are with the company will play a major role in taking the company forward towards the future. So I concentrate a lot on the staff welfare and developing and fostering a closer relationship. And my biggest success is relationship with my staff. And I obviously make it like it's a family. We have a unique way of going about in doing business. So if you look at towards the future, it's more about modernization, technology, and people. That's what I look forward towards the future.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nathan. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the panel discussion. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause to our 4 panelists.